Good evening, guys. Welcome to the channel. In tonight's video, I tell you, these Karens, they're down here in force. And just to give everybody a heads up, next weekend, I'm seeing signs of potential tropical development. Not many people will be talking about, but more than likely, it won't be anything too extreme. But as of right now, I'm projecting seas going 4 to 6 feet here in the Florida Panhandle. And yes, that could change, but I'm just giving you a heads up. The July 4th weekend may end up being a shit show. But yeah, and I can't believe it. Donald Trump, he said the F-bomb on live television. I tell you, that man don't have a filter. But yeah, so tonight, I go for a swim right before dark, and everything is good. I'm out there swimming, ran to a few jellyfish, had some fish come underneath me, typical stuff. Also, I was collecting water temperatures tonight and dove down about 10, 11 feet. The water is boiling. It's about 89 to 90 degrees right now. I mean, that's just fire. 81 degrees is basically the magic temperature for a hurricane to develop. Not saying that temperature slightly lower can cause a hurricane to develop, but 81 and above is like steroids added to the fire. But yeah, the water was boiling hot. I probably did maybe about a mile or so. It wasn't anything too extreme. I didn't get out of the water until after dark, but guess what? Them darn Karens called 911 on me. Them freaking Karens are just out of control. First there were people yelling and screaming and pointing at me at shore, because when I'm out there swimming, I can hear and I can see everything. Like, I have spider senses. I know everything that's going on around me, because as soon as somebody calls, I'll hear the sirens literally before they get on the beach. Like, they'll probably still be in the highway, and I'll hear it. They probably sent, I don't know, 4 or 5 vehicles out there, something like that. But yeah, a lifeguard comes up behind me on a board, and of course I saw him coming. So, of course, I swam farther out. When I swim farther out, that means don't bother me. And I guess he knew it was me, and, of course, he went back to shore. Maybe it was a she, because, I'm not going to, start looking at them really close. I'm just going to keep my distance, because when I'm out there swimming, I keep my distance from everything. It's me, just don't say anything. But, yeah, he came up from behind, and, of course, he went back to shore. But then I can't freaking believe it. There's still people yelling and pointing. And then they send a firefighter and a lifeguard out there on a jet ski, and they say, "Oh, it's just Alex. Oh, he's filming." Of course, when I'm out there swimming, I'm filming everything. Of course I'm going to. It's my protection. Plus, if I see a fish, a shark, I want to be able to take a picture and, be able to save it. Because that's what I do. I go out there to relax and I love the ocean. I love the ocean. But yeah, I heard the lifeguard and the firefighter say, yep, we just got to use this as an excuse to get off the beach, or I don't know exactly, but something like that. I heard them say something along those lines. But yeah, they circled me, which I didn't really like that too much. And when they came out there, they asked, "Are you okay? You want to ride back to shore?" And of course, everybody should know what my answer is going to be. It's no. No. And they asked me like 3 times. I told myself, just don't get mad about it. Don't get mad about it. They're doing what they're told to do. And yes, they did keep a little bit of distance, but then they did get a little bit close at the same time, but it was just at that threshold. But yeah, never circle me, never come up from behind me. Don't be asking me questions other than, "Are you good?" And that's it. Just go away. Don't be escalating things, because, I'm like this. I have a very short temper. I don't want to argue with nobody. I just want to swim freely and not be bothered. It doesn't matter if I let people know. They're still going to call, so I just don't care anymore. I'm going to live my life, swim when I want, where I want, and that's it. I'm just going to live my life, and that's all there is to it. But yeah, later on, after I got out of the water, I was running down the beach, and, this is a problem that's going to be addressed. People at night up in the lifeguard towers, they shouldn't be up there fucking, drinking, smoking, leaving trash everywhere. Last year a guard said that somebody had left a fishing knife up in their tower. But yeah, tonight when I was running, there were people up in the towers. I don't know what they were doing, but they were doing something that's just freaking horrible. But yeah, today I had to go down to the tag office and pay $10 because I forgot my wallet the other day when I got pulled over. And guess what? Because my insurance card was just a teeny bit damaged, they couldn't read it, and they said, "Oh, well, we have to have a better copy." But of course, after they looked it over, they said, "Yeah, we'll honor this." But yeah, if you're driving, cops can look up your driver's license. They can look up your the other thing for your sticker. but then they can see that you have insurance, but they can't see, if it's, good or not. So, I'm just pointing that out. You got to have those three things: license, the sticker, the registration, and of course your proof of insurance. And it can't be water damaged. It has to be, everything has to be visible. Because when I got my insurance card, I was sweating a lot, and when I pulled it out of the thing, it got damaged. But yeah, I got that taken care of. But I tell you, the lightning has been out of control lately. It's just been out of control. There was somebody over at, Merson Nuna Beach. That's over there on the East Coast. It's near like south of Jacksonville, heading towards like over there on the East Coast. A man was struck by lightning, and he ended up dying. And I guess his bride saw everything from shore, and he was like 15 miles from a lightning storm, and the lightning bolt just came out of nowhere, and he got struck. I feel so bad. I really do feel bad that happened. I've had a lot of close encounters with lightning over the years, but yeah. If you're ever at the beach and there's a storm coming, get out of the water and take shelter. It's not worth it. I've had many close encounters over the years with lightning bolts. Lightning is very dangerous. Lightning can travel a long ways. So basically, if just so much to remember. Like if you see a bolt of lightning and you hear the thunder immediately, you know it's close, and there's always that chance that another lightning bolt could strike in the exact same area. But yeah, last thing we're going to talk about is this has been an ongoing problem for years. These tourists come down here driving their golf carts down the sidewalk. Sidewalks are for pedestrians and sometimes bicyclists. Golf carts have to be on roadways where the speed limit's 35 miles per hour or less. And they have to be registered. What makes these people think they can drive their golf cart down the sidewalk? What makes them think that? Are they stupid? Do they feel entitled? Do they leave their brains behind? Do they just not care? I don't know. But it's been an ongoing problem, and the sheriff's department is cracking down on it. And I'm glad about it, because it's jeopardizing safety of everybody who's using that path. And also, oh yeah, one more thing. When I was riding my bike down the side of the highway, I'm not going to say where because of, privacy reasons, but some Mexican, probably a illegal immigrant, pulls out of a business and literally almost runs right over me. He didn't even look. Like literally, I'm passing, about to pass the driveway. He literally pulls out and he didn't even care. He just looks at me like this and just keeps going. So I had to slam on my brakes and shake my fist at him. I'm thinking to myself, are these people that stupid? On top of that, I almost got ran over like 3 times prior to that. It's like, come on, people, look for bicyclists. Look both ways. When you stop at a stop sign, look both ways. Don't be looking one way. Be looking both ways. If you can, look behind you, left or right. Think about the bicyclists, the pedestrians. Don't kill somebody because of your own ignorance. But yeah, that's all I got for tonight. Remember, share, subscribe, and if you got any questions, anything to comment, just leave a message in the comment section below. I gotta go. It's late. I got stuff to do. I got a little welding project I gotta work on tomorrow, so I get to crank the welding machine up and work on a project. That may be a future video. I just have to make sure that I can film it, because I don't want to hurt my phone from the welding, which I don't think it will, but I gotta make sure of that. But I gotta go later.